It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, excited for this one. What are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
I think this game is quite interesting in the fact when it got filled before every week's matchup. We sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game, and obviously that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Here is the rookie out of Stanford, Joshua Carty, to get us started. And off we go from SoFi. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Herbert. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Tutu Atwell goes back to return it. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, 2nd among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Third and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and the Chargers have the 1st down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll bring up second down. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, here's Ronnie Rivers. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Philippe sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Stafford to throw again. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, play. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams extend their advantage to 14-3.
14, Chargers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Chargers. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Edwards. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, zone read. It's Edwards. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground. And I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second. And he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Good drive to like they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Rams 1st down. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyron Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Stafford. For the middle, it's Cup. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and Gus Edwards heading back on the field for the next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Now, Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that one is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. 54 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. You know, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Play action now. It's Herbert. There he goes again. And he gets out wide. To the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers are back within 4. It's 21-17. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Try to establish some tempo as we start this one with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. It's caught. It's the tight end, Higbee.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
So, we are at halftime in this preseason matchup, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action, Stafford. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handles. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time. and it leads to big gains like this.
On play action, it's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again is Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A penalty is declined.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's Edwards. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, L.A.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Now a first down throw for Stafford.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll work now on second and 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. What work after the catch. That one picks up 29 yards.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
To the air again, Stafford. And he's into the end zone yet again. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are able to extend the lead.
Chargers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They run once more with Edwards. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the shotgun, it's snapped to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So much of that comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
To throw is Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chargers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Herbert to the air again. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Herbert to the air again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 more yards from him there and another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Cup in motion. On second down, a run with Williams. And this is going to make the play caller happy. Good run. 8 yards. Much more manageable third down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So it's a win here for the Rams. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.